Sup, YouTube? This is Big D and Shade.
Yo.
And welcome to Takoyaki Bites. This is where we're going to give our opinions on one show this season and
Give you some bite-sized information on what we think of different shows that we are watching throughout the season.
Dragon Ball Chou or Super.
Your purse.
This is one of the first anime that I've actually watched.
Now, I like, this is probably, I think, yes, this would actually be the first one. I started with Z. I actually did. That was probably my first anime to start with ever.
Yep.
And that was one where it was ironic. I turned on the TV when I think it was a Saturday morning. I got up really early, just turned on the TV, and it happened to be playing on one of the regular channels.
Yeah.
And it just caught my attention right away, and I'm like, oh, what is this? I have to watch it.
Yeah.
But I like how, and I'm sure there's plenty of other people out here who will say the same, I like how this Dragon Ball series is going to start right after Z.
Yes.
So they're pretty much saying GT never happened. We're moving that away. We're like, go away. No.
Yep.
Everyone flash their brains with the little flashy deal. Forget GT ever happened. Because this is actually going to be made by the guy who originally made the series.
Yep.
So, unlike GT, because he never wanted to make GT in the first place, but I guess he had enough people who were just like, we want more! They were like, okay, fine. Here's a new series for you. Enjoy.
Yeah. So, this one I also watched it, a Saturday morning? I was in, middle school? So it's probably like...
Yeah, it's about the same time for me, too.
Yeah, 20 years ago? And one of my friends was actually watching it all the time, and he showed me a couple episodes. And at first, I was like, oh, that's cool. And like with a lot of shows, I'm like, oh, that's cool, and I completely forget about it. And then when I hit high school, I think, they brought it to Toonami.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my first dose of anime ever. It was Sailor Moon, Tenchi, Inuyasha, Dragon Ball Z, Cowboy Bebop, all the classics. And I would record every episode every day, watched it religiously, talk to people at school. Loved this show.
Absolutely.
The show.
Even though, I'm hoping, and I'm sure there's plenty of other people who are also hoping, but I am hoping that they do not do what they did in the original Z and G, and I think Z and the original one, where we sit here and we power up for like 4 or 5 episodes. No, I'm stronger. No, I'm stronger. No, I'm stronger. And it's like, will somebody please beat the crap out of somebody, please? Can we make that a thing? Because, oh my God.
Yeah. And even though I watched it every day and recorded it and all that, I realized that I've only watched maybe 100 episodes out of the 291 or something like that.
Oh yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah. So I knew that Dragon Ball Super was coming. I just didn't know it was coming in July. So once I found that out, I was like, oh no, everybody's going to be watching this. I'm not going to be able to escape it. So now I have like 6 weeks to watch almost 300 episodes of this show. And I don't think, oh my God, this is like the biggest undertaking. Oh my God. So I'm already 30 episodes in, and all the times that I watched it before, I watched it in English, and now I'm watching it in Japanese, and it's interesting. There's nothing cut out. Usually the case is, I guess it's always the same case, except most people that I try to show anime to, they're like, everybody's voice is high pitched and they all sound the same. And I don't like to read, so a lot of people. That's usually something that I get from a lot of people that try to show anime to who usually don't watch it.
Honestly, with Goku's voice, that was really my only hang up with Goku's voice from the Japanese version. Was like, dude, why is your voice so high? Because even Vegeta's isn't that freaking high.
Yes, with a lot of the characters, those were women. Like Goku's voice actress was voice.
Totally not surprised.
So
totally not.
Yeah, so I'm listening to it now, and it's actually on Toonami I watched everything, and then once I started watching the movies, I watched all the movies in Japanese. Mm-hmm. So I kind of got used to them, but now that I'm rewatching the whole series in Japanese, everybody's voice is a little deep, and most of them sound the same. And it's weird. I'm like, oh, now I understand what all those people are feeling like.
Uh-huh.
But 30 episodes in, now I'm actually able to differentiate the voices and all that kind of stuff. And I like it. There's a lot of stuff cut out. Like, there's this one, when Goku was on Snake Way, and he's running to King Kai's place, and he stops by that, Princess Snake or whatever. Mm-hmm. There's a part where he gets into a hot spring or whatever like that, mm-hmm. and she's peeking at him. There's one part where she's like, "Hey, blah blah blah," and he just gets up and walks out of the hot spring. You just see Goku butt all over the screen. I'm like, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
You got to expect the butt, man. You got to expect at least the butt. I mean, come on. You've seen enough of the actual because I've seen the Japanese movies. Yeah. They go a little bit out there on some of those. You don't expect them, but because that was when I was younger too, and I was in high school. I started watching some of the movies, and I think it was, and I can't remember. It was one of the early. I think it was The World's Strong. No, it wasn't The World's Strongest. It was the one with Garlic Jr. I can't remember.
Dead Zone.
Dead Zone. Yeah. Where all of a sudden, Gohan got drunk.
Oh, because he ate that fruit or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, you just see him. He's peeing off the side of the castle or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, really? Was that necessary? I mean, yes, we understand drunk people can do that sometimes, but really? Why? Yeah. But it should be interesting. I am highly looking forward to it, as I'm sure are a ton of other people.
Yeah. To
actually get a Dragon Ball series from the original creator and hopefully have it follow a better... honestly, almost anything could be better than GT in that sense.
Yeah.
Because GT is just... They just decided just to throw everything out the window and just everyone becomes just mega super power whatever, and it's like, come on, really? But anyways,
yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. But once I catch up, so I'm gonna power through these hundreds of episodes.
Better jump on it,
and I probably won't make it in time. The season starts, but when the next season starts, I'm gonna be like la 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 la.
I'll be doing it all the time. Hey, Big D, guess what happened? Guess what happened? Did you see that? Oh, that was amazing.
All right, and that's been Takoyaki Bites, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.